So like I said, just a couple more things to do here. Pause it again. Let's turn that uniform volume back on. This is the main thing. So we can really just go back to render star mode here. Yeah. You gotta be careful with the uniform volume. It's very buggy, which is really annoying. Well, for example, let's set this to 1. Let's set this to brown. So just brown. So where's the brown? If I were to make this times 10, it's somehow becoming more bright than it was. That is wrong. In fact, it's so wrong that if you were to click render to just have it start over again, it will render correctly now. I don't know what does this. It's a bug that's been around for a little bit. Maybe it won't be a bug by the time you get to this. But look at that. All of a sudden, it's very different just from clicking render and not using the cache. I don't know why that is. This is cool, though. You can see the vorticity diffuse more easily, though, on the surface, which is nice. In any case, 10 is definitely too much. Let's try going down to 5. Again, just changing it makes it white again, so you got to actually click a full re-render to push that cache out. I don't know why. But so this will take a little bit longer to dial in than usual. But we're actually getting pretty close now. We want this to be fairly cloudy. But this is probably still too much. Try going down to 4. We also want to put on this shadow, the scattering phase. When you do, you might recall, or not, from the volumes lessons, scattering phase is just this approximate little hack that says, is this particulate like, is it solid? Like, is it dust or dirt? If it is, it should reflect light, meaning it should send rays back, negative. If it's like steam, that means light should be transmitted through it, and it should be positive. It kind of subtly affects what it looks like. But there you go. So this is pretty good. I want this to be pretty muddy. Like, we can see into it, as you can see here. But I want it to be pretty muddy. This is a fast-moving river, so it's picking up dirt as it goes. So that's just kind of a, I think, instinctually or instinctively, when we think about a river, when you look at videos of fast-moving rivers, maybe from floods or hurricanes and things, they're very opaque almost. I mean, we're not even going as opaque here. If you wanted to go down to 3, I wouldn't blame you, but something like this. Cool. So we definitely want to save that one. Last thing I want to do is, you know, back when we were doing this regular white environment light, we had these bright, like, nice reflections from the sun. We kind of lost a lot of that here, even though it kind of looks nicer overall. We can kind of get it back, though. Back here, the environment light. If we were to come back into this mode so we can see it, and just temporarily come back down to 1, you know, the light reflects off and into the camera. Like this, like a rim light, if you're familiar with 3-point lighting stuff. But our light is actually over here. So just by rotating this towards the camera, which is about, looks like it's going to be about 45 degrees on the nose, it's literally across from us now. So I'm going to go back to 6, now that we've done that. And that's going to drastically alter what this looks like. We didn't change the values of the light, but look at this. Look how much detail we can see on the surface now. This is just like any movie or painting or drawing. The lighting choices that you make drastically affect what it looks like. There's nothing wrong with that. We're not cheating anything, really. We're just saying, wouldn't it be nice if the light was in this direction? And yes, it is the answer. So there you go. We'll be able to see the detail now, especially as it's moving. It's going to be motion blurred. We want to know that we want to feel the shape of the water as it goes by. So that's pretty cool. Definitely save that. Great. Well, now let's get into something a little more complicated where we will add secondary detail to the surface here. And once more. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look how far we came. Whee! And even just these last couple, like from here to here, big difference. Even here to here. So, cool. I also like seeing this shadow. That's why I put these big rocks over here. I like seeing this kind of like overhang in darkness area now that we have the light behind it. So, all part of my master plan. All right, enough.